The diversity and evolution of Phocoenidae. This presentation is all about cetaceans, more specifically porpoises. A lot of our photographs, videos and information come from our amazing trip to the Oxford University Museum of Natural History. Despite looking similar to dolphins at a first glance, porpoises belong to the family Phocoenidae and consist of three genera: Phocina, Phocoenidoides and Neophocina. Different genuses have different distinct features, as shown in the diagram reproduced by Khmer Ocean Life, where the Indo-Pacific finless porpoise has a long and straighter body type, a complete colour gradient, and the lack of a dorsal fin, compared to that of the harbour porpoise, shown in the International Whaling Commission's diagram, which shows the complete opposite. As mentioned by Dr. Anna Hall, porpoises are morphologically distinctive, making them an incredible pillar of diversity and evolution.
A long time ago, approximately 50 million years ago, porpoise evolved from a taxon, Artiodactylae, which were fully terrestrial mammalians consisting of 4 legs. Fossil records from 1983 uncover the Phocoenidae, nicknamed the walking whale. Phocoenidae was a 4-legged mammal living in what is now Pakistan and inhabiting the margins of oceans. It was a carnivore with the body of a mammal and the head in the shape of a whale, with an ear bone, unique to whales. This was a key indicator which linked porpoises and other marine mammals such as whales and dolphins to the Phocoenidae in a long, complex line of ancestry. Artiodactylae, such as Phocoenidae, soon came to adapt and evolve over millions of years to the present day, where they are now fully aquatic mammals.
Ambulocetidae were the first marine cetaceans. Ambulocetid fossils are approximately 49 million years old, which date back to the Middle Eocene. They lived in shallow water near shore, such as estuaries and bays. However, during some stages of their life, they were still dependent on fresh water. The ambulocetids were much larger than the Phocoenidae, being roughly the size of a male sea lion. Its legs are strong enough to walk on land, however, due to adaptation, its hind legs were better for swimming. Their hearing also adapted for better hearing underwater. As well as this, their nose adapted so that they could swallow underwater. Ambulocetidae were ambush predators, meaning they attack prey close to them, not at long distances. Their prey consisted of fish and other aquatic animals.
Porpoises are one of the most smallest crustaceans and have an interesting evolutionary lineage, with Delphinidae splitting from the Monodontidae during the Miocene period approximately 15 million years ago. Historical changes in food resources are a major driver of crustacean evolution. Porpoises are among the most metabolic changed marine mammals and are particularly sensitive to changes in their food source.
The harbour porpoise belong to the taxonomic group Phocina. They have a population of over 1 million. Their small size means they have to feed constantly to maintain a warm body temperature in the cold seas. They have small triangular dorsal fins with a straight back edge, meaning the dorsal fin is not hooked. Their average lifespan is up to 20 years. Their length ranges from 1.4 to 2 metres, with their weight averaging from 55 to 75 kilograms. Harbour porpoises can be found all around the UK. They live in cold temperature to subpolar waters of the Northern Hemisphere. They can be spotted in shallow bays, estuaries and tidal channels that are less than about 200 metres in depth, as stated by the IUCN. Harbour porpoises feed on small schooling fish and cephalopods. Examples of these are sand eels, herring and whiting. Threats to harbour porpoises consist of accidental capture in fishing nets, pollution, declining fish stocks and hunting.
Indo-Pacific porpoise are the only porpoise to lack a true dorsal fin. Instead, there is a low ridge covered in thick skin. Their forehead is steep compared to other porpoises. They can grow up to 2.27 meters long and can weigh up to 72 kilograms. Their fins are moderately large, reaching 20% of total body weight. They are found around the coastal waters of Asia, especially around Japan, Korea, China, Indonesia and Bangladesh, and stay in shallow waters up to 50 meters close to the shore. They are optimistic feeders, using a variety of available food sources including crustaceans, cephalopods, fish and shrimp. and in the Neopurpose is generally found in groups of 3 to 6. In Chinese coastal waters and in rivers in Japan waters, group appears smaller, with pairs being the main type.
The Dall's porpoise is a unique species of porpoise as it is the only member of genus Phocoenidae. This species is listed as least concern on the red list as it has a strong population estimated at over 1 million. Dall's porpoise can easily be identified due to their wide, robust bodies and comparatively tiny head, with a monochrome colour scheme. They have black bodies with white-grey patches adapted to camouflage and to blend in with the ocean's depths and surfaces, making it harder for predators to spot them. However, due to their wide and robust bodies, they are considered to be the largest of the porpoise, with lengths of up to 2.3 meters, weighing in at 130 to about 220 kg, in which males tend to be larger. They are distributed in the northern Pacific due to their preference of colder waters of about 18 degrees C. Even though they are the biggest species, they still face threats from fisheries, with 8,000 deaths in 1 year alone.
Despite their incredible evolutionary history and diversification, today porpoises' futures aren't looking the brightest. According to the IUCN Red List, most of the genus are ranging from being at the least concerned status to critically endangered. The main prominent risks to seemingly all porpoises are the incidental bycatches within gill nets, with every single porpoise having declines in populations due to this. Most notably Phocoenidae, whose population has declined significantly due to illegal gill net use in the Gulf of Mexico. However, gill nets aren't the only reason for decline. The Burmese porpoise saw a decline due to harpooning for bait uses in fisheries. The harbour porpoise faces unregulated hunting in Greenland for consumption of meat and skin, etc. Whilst all porpoises being from a wide range of geographical regions, they all face the same issues. So, what will this mean for their future population abundance?
After extensive research, we have concluded that porpoises have evolved and adapted to better suit the surrounding environment they inhabited at the time. For example, Phocoenidae adapted to having a whale-like skull, which may have been useful as it lived on the margins of oceans. However, the mammalian body and 4 legs helped traverse the land easier and more efficiently. After a long string of evolutions and physiological and behavioral changes, such as the addition of fins due to spending more time in water, this eventually led to a range of different species which are adapted to different environments. For example, the Dall's porpoise is larger and adapted to colder water with thick blubber, whereas the Indo-Pacific is smaller and found in coastal waters of Asia, in countries like Japan, etc. The diversity in species has caused populations to fluctuate, with some species, such as the vaquita, being critically endangered, whereas Dall's is the least concern on the red list. However, due to vital evolution, they have been able to adapt to their surroundings and prolong their species' existence.